The Good Monday.
Hey guys!
No.
Did you miss this game?
Fuck, I've missed Yuri so goddamn much.
Oh, me too. She's just my favorite person to interact with
Great.
of all time.
Having lots of fun with everyone all the time. I'm so curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. I love you, Yuri.
But at the same time, I feel bad distracting her from reading.
And don't talk to her, because she's the worst.
I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Satan's 11 Rules to Successful Life. It looks like the same book that she lent to me.
It looks like Natsuki's diary?
What?
Nanda?
More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
Why does she keep muttering knife to herself?
Knife. Knife.
Tanuki. Tanuki.
Stab. Stab. Stabby stab. Ah!
Ah, you caught me.
Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second.
Gross.
But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out.
On those boongers.
Yes.
The endless expanse of those boongers.
It's like a fucking runway.
Better work, cover girl.
I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh.
There's a line through her.
Is there?
Right by her, look by her jaw.
Oh yeah, there is. That's weird.
Cool.
Good to know.
Guys, I'm having so much fun.
Everything is triggering me right now. Oh my god, look at her eye!
What the fuck? How did we not notice that part?
What the hell? Ew, ew. Okay, let's read this real fast. It's fine. I was focused and I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place.
That's why I drifted off the other direction.
God. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book that you gave me. Ew, ew, what the hell? That's the book that you gave me, right? Is it just gonna keep going? Yep. I wanted to reread some of it, so I took my eye off and put my book...
Okay.
Oh, okay. This is the worst.
This is viscerally upsetting, deeply within my spirit.
Not for any particular reason. I'm just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, I like to put one eye on one copy and the other eye on the other copy, and then I read really fast.
I'm so good.
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean...
I meant to tell you a different lie.
Yeah, just tell me what you did, girl. You don't have to lie about it. I just happened to buy two of them.
And Natsuki said this wasn't literature, so
It's porn.
It's not manga.
She
called this hentai? I think that's what she said. She said, that's great.
It's really engaging. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down.
I feel like this is Doki Doki.
Yeah. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Oh yeah, I've deleted my friends before.
Yeah. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway?
Uh-oh.
Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled... Oh, I thought it said Portrait of Mexico. It's like, yes, get cultured, Besh.
Yes, work.
Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Oh, that's convenient.
Great. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison.
Cool.
Pretty kinky stuff.
Oh.
And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to...
I don't want to press the button.
Raccoons.
Stop.
Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. Ooh, it's hot here.
The book, I mean. She gets it. She knows.
I'm really into human experimentation. It's pretty hot. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of exclamation point.
Yeah.
It's kind of dark, isn't it? You already made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. This is too meta. This is too meta.
I hate you, Doki Doki. Did something disappear? Never mind.
Don't even. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Tina?
Well, I'm still fucking here, so something's keeping me.
It's Spoiler, it's the boobs. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. It's probably for the best. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's probably a super good thing we did not date her.
Yeah.
She would murder us and attach our limbs to someone else.
It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective.
I don't like this
When
one
horrible
bit.
things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway.
Retweet, bitch.
What the fuck? Then suddenly...
I love mental illness.
I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. We're just gonna gloss that?
Yeah, just gonna move right along.
Gloss right over that?
Excuse me? Well, she lost a fucking eye earlier and didn't do anything about it, so...
Her brain might be elsewhere at the
Yeah.
moment. Along with her eye. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. We all have crazy psychotic outbursts from time to time. I haven't lost interest or anything.
I have.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem.
Oh. No.
When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets...
Incredibly turned on.
That's what it said.
I don't know, but I...
Did you skip it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it just
It just
dipped?
went... It did that.
Whoa. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people.
Because that was... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people is what she said the first time.
Yeah.
And now that little bit.
Oh my god.
My whole body gets so warm.
Stop. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange.
It's because I'm fucking crazy.
And please stop me if I start talking too much. That's... I really don't think you need to worry. Just don't say things like the things you just said anymore.
Just don't look at me ever again.
We'll be good. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
I hate when the screen moves at all.
I know. It's like a mini jump scare every
Yep.
time. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
Uh-oh. Son of a bitch!
Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? She's just like twitching. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. You guys enjoying listening to me talk to myself
I
for
love it.
15 minutes?
This is everything. I just pressed the space bar.
Yeah.
I'm having a good ass time.
Teamwork. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
I sit in Yuri's lap.
There's a prominent squish. It's pretty hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, John.
Yeah. Glitches in. It's my favorite DLC.
Yeah,
it's the Little John
DLC.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a bit apprehensive. A little apprehensive. Why did I read that? I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. I just don't want you to. Something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
There was a weird pause in that text. I don't like that.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. No, alright.
No, I'm worried.
Bye. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's pretty fucking weird. Have you ever done that?
Reading with people?
Just like sitting across from someone and reading with them?
Yeah.
Seems weird to me.
Don't look at me. I'm Beowis.
I'm a little Beowis.
Well, Beowis.
It's as if I can feel her ghostly presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing.
Though I can feel the blood from her just dripping onto me. That's a little bad.
It's a little bad. I don't like it. Also, I think she's lactating right now. But maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye.
Oh, God. They're just going to show a corner of an eye.
Realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. She's staring into my soul. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat.
Cool! That's a really cool thing that you said just now. And I'm super happy.
Shooketh. To my core. You really apologize a lot, don't you, you little bitch? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Oh, there go my eyes again.
Well, at least we're used to this one.
Here, this should work, right? Don't get close to her.
Don't do it.
I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
Hold up my book? Why you touching my spaghetti?
I never got onto that meme. I don't know. I love it, though. My spaghetti. Suddenly, a plate of spaghetti falls out of Yuri's pocket.
Spaghetti
What the
falls
fuck is going on here? I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy.
my spaghetti.
Oh no. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost
God,
touching.
she's gonna ejaculate. I hate this.
Probably the most physical touch she's had in years. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yes, queen.
I don't like this.
Stupid fucking lips. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to the side. This is so detailed.
I don't like this. I don't like this one fucking bit.
But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before.
Who could have imagined?
Weird, it's like I have ulterior motives. It's actually kind of distracting me, exclamation point! As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Funny that you should say that.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Look at her eye shifted.
Oh
Sweet
my God,
Christ.
don't look at me like that, bish. To turn the page.
It's a metaphor.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and her eyes meet.
I hate all this talk about eyes. I don't like this.
I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Oops, hello. Give me 1 second, guys. It's gonna definitely show up on the caption.
Oops, well.
Oh well, that's okay. Yes, it is, Yuri. You're not as used to reading, alright? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Oh my God, she's smirking at me.
So, I'm so nice like that. I mean,
It's probably the least I can do.
Yeah, because you've drained me of all of my emotional energy.
Since you've been so patient with me.
What the? It's been a day.
I know. Yeah. Feels like an eternity, though, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition.
Good idea.
We continue the first chapter in silence. This is so weird.
I don't like this.
Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Maybe because my head's in the gutter. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it. Hey, Yuri! This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
Oh, sweet Christ. Oh, God!
Whoa.
She has a Danganronpa surprise face.
Yeah, she do.
She do?
No, I don't relate to this character at all. She looks unhinged.
I wonder why that is.
Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses the things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
The fact that she's fucking insane.
Something
A
else?
bloodthirsty sociopath.
Never mind.
Ha!
We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know what came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright?
Tina gets it.
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
Labored.
Labored. My breathing What about it? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
Can I give you a Grammy for voice acting? Is
Sure,
that a
I'll
thing
take
I can
it.
do?
I definitely am straining myself to the max here. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine.
Don't look at me!
I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself.
Isn't reading supposed to be like the least strenuous activity for her?
I was just gonna say, girl, we're just reading. Like, what's the exertion?
What if she's secretly the illiterate one? Oh fuck, what is she going out of the costume for?
I can't read. Tina, I have to tell you something. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom.
Tina, I have to tell you something.
I can't read. What on earth was that about? I say aloud. Teeneth? Did something happen just now?
Monica, what did you do?
She's been watching.
Fucking bitch.
I have no idea. I could not have read any less into that situation.
Nor could I have read less. I'm not good at reading.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do.
That's just Doki Doki in a nutshell. Monica, so you don't know anything? Tina, yeah, no.
Nope.
Can't
Just
say I do.
along for the ride right now, honey. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. The fuck? Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. It's pretty alarming, though. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Nanda?
Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag.
In my spaghetti. Okay, next time?
Yeah.
I feel like we don't have a choice.
We only have Natsuki and Monica?
Yep.
Oh boy, oh
That's
boy.
what it boils down to, after all.
So stressed.
I don't like this at all. I'm very uncomfortable.
Thanks for listening to me talk to myself for 20 minutes, guys.
Love it. It is everything.
Great.
Okay. See you guys
See you
soon.
next time. Bye.